all the way from the United States of America. She says she's loved the show and she's delighted to share her story, her confession with us. We are ready to listen. My studio audience, as usual, are ready and excited. My counselors are ready too, and we're going to have a great time of conversations and education as well. Please don't go away. I'll be right back. Ghana, it's amazing. This young lady came all the way from the United States of America. Oh, she is Ghanaian, but she says she's been a great fan of confessions, and she came in and she wanted to share her life story, her confession with us, and I'm delighted to have her. Hi, my lady.
Hi, Miss Nancy.
Welcome home.
Thank you very much.
And what is your story? Share with us your confession.
As you said, I was following confessions on Facebook.
Okay.
And I loved the input coming in, and I felt my situation would get the needed advice here. So, thank you so much once again.
Sure, go ahead.
It was one fateful Valentine Day, and I decided to surprise my husband at work. So, I sent him a bouquet of cash. You know, I felt like flowers were a bit outdated for me. So, I did cash instead and got him an expensive cologne. Hoping that this man will get home and then we'll have it, like, you know, a cute session. Of
course.
But he got home and he was on his phone. He didn't even acknowledge what I did. So naturally, I was curious. When he left to Bath, I saw that his phone kept getting notifications. So, you know, as curious as I was, I decided to probe. And this is not like me because I value people's privacy. But then I couldn't help it. So I took his phone, and it was a lady he was talking to. And the lady was like, I can't sleep, I'm thinking of you, I miss you. It's like, wow, my husband.
On Val's Day.
On Val's Day, Miss Nancy. And the thing is, you know, looking at what I saw, I wanted to, you know, find out more. So I read their chats, and apparently they're planning on taking a trip to the UK.
Okay.
He's planning on leaving me, that's it. To stay with...
I mean, a visit with other woman, or he's planning on leaving you, like leaving the marriage?
He's planning on leaving the marriage. Okay. I mean, if it was a vacation, I feel like I'm naturally a forgiving person, so just maybe I would have overlooked it. But here lies the case. He wanted to make a fool out of me, leave with a woman, empty our joint account, and go and start living with her in the UK. So I decided to turn the joke on him. I emptied our joint account. I saw that he was keeping some foreign currency in our safe at home. I took that as well. I also had been saving up some money. So I took that, and God being so good, I had a USA visa of 10 years, having 6 years.
I almost gave you a high five.
So I, you know, left the country with everything. I emptied the house and left. And my parents are late, so it's not like he would have got information on any from anyone concerning my whereabouts. So fast forward, I've been in the UK for the 6 years and it's over. Sorry, USA, and I'm back here in Ghana. And I spoke to my cousin, and she was telling me what has been happening in my absence, saying my husband has been drinking and he's not his usual self.
Poor dude.
And initially I didn't really care, but then there was this part that really got to me, that there was this day he was drinking and, you know, drunk driving, so he got involved in an accident. And I mean, I started to feel bad because I'm human after all.
Of course, and that was your husband.
He's been in the hospital, he's crippled right now. But he can get better, but then they don't have the money for the surgery. I mean, I'm comfortable, I can afford, but then I feel like I'm feeling some unforgiveness vibes, and I'm not ready to forgive him. But I still feel a bit guilty because I could have been a bigger person and we'll talk things out instead of what I did 6 years earlier. And don't get it wrong, I'm not so bad a person. We didn't have kids, so it's not like I was leaving responsibility behind.
With him.
He has low sperm counts. This man was unperturbed. He wasn't taking his medication seriously. And every time I tried to do it, made me look like I was doing way too much.
Yeah.
So
And he was chatting with other women and
he was chatting
other
with
plans with other
exactly.
women.
So right now, my problem is, do I help him or not? Do I put aside that betrayal I felt 6 years earlier? Do I put aside the fact that my ego was shattered because my husband was dealing with another woman,
and
thinking of leaving
intending
me?
of leaving you.
I am in a dilemma.
Well, she turned the joke on him. And after that, life decided to give him a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. He is not in a good place right now. She's fine. She can help. Should she or should she not? People, this is Confessions. My studio audience are ready. My counselors are ready. Let's go into the studio and deal with this. I almost gave her a high five.